Hello, welcome to the Circumstance PvP Autobattler sort of game. Circumstance is available on Steam right now. If you guys need to go check out the game, the link is in the description. Okay, so time to try out the last hero. Dang. So that's the name, huh? So lots of HP, but low cooldown, low restoration, so you don't really want to go for the healing build, I guess. And you are starting with the Forge tab, so direct damage, crack one chip. If the player triggered a cracked chip, they lose 2% of their maximum HP. So I'm guessing that's on the enemy? Shattered cycle. For every 2 shattered or corrupt chips effect trigger, gain 4 power. Oh, so I guess we have to apply this, and if the enemy triggers that, then we get this to trigger. Okay, so hold on. How are you supposed to use this with the other heroes? Because I got this kind of stuff from the other heroes, because I wasn't sure how to use this. And what is the corrupted chip? Yeah, not sure how to make that work, but I guess we'll find out. So here we go. Okay, so let's see the combo. Okay, we are starting with Crucible Initiation. Okay, so that will have the bonus effect. Huh. So this will apply Spike. Temporary disable one sapphire chip for 1 second. So I guess this character is all about disruption and doing something on the opponent's chip. That's very interesting, but not sure how to make that work, really. So this one is this one, but this costs 4 energy or power. Huh. So you can either go for like a spike and become tanky, but you are really bad at healing. So it doesn't really synergize well with each other. Yeah, I see a problem right away because in order to activate this, you need to activate this one. But in order to do that, you have to apply something first, which you cannot do right now. So this is really weird. It just doesn't work. What the hell? Okay, so I'm not gonna go for the spike. I'm gonna go for the disruption as much as possible. The problem is, how am I gonna make this work? Yeah, so much energy. I just can't do anything. Holy, they cost lots of like energy, power, whatever. I just don't have anything. So I can't trigger that. Okay. Oh, if I want to trigger this, I need to get the other ones, which I don't have. I need to trigger this combo. So I can trigger these two for now, but it's gonna be very slow. I'm gonna grab this one. So I think we have to use this for quite some time, so let's level that up. This doesn't really deal that much damage, so you're really bad at healing, so I think we just go for this. I know that's only 5%, but still. Yeah. A lot of spike and iron. I think we just want to concentrate. This is on sale. I don't know if that's a part of combo or not, but it's on sale, so I'm just gonna grab it. Oh, that's on sale too. Probably not what I need. Okay, we can do some combo. Yeah, I need to generate a lot of power here. Ooh, that is really good though. Yeah, that's 100 shield. Yeah, we need lots of power. I really need to get both of you. I think we have to get these two. Okay, this is very strange character. We're triggering that. Am I gonna trigger the combo though? Okay, got the combo right there. Okay, that right there triggered. Got very slow though. Okay, we need to find a way to reliably trigger this somehow. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. Do I have this combo? Is that this one? Difficult to see, but it looks like the ones that I have. Okay, debuff you apply to the enemy. Does that count as a debuff? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh boy. Okay, so they're all like a closed loop. So just make sure they're not connected. I gotta find a reliable way to trigger the combo though. So I gotta extend this one. Let's level up on you. Yeah, go for a bit of healing. Not the best, but I think I'm gonna grab this combo. I do want to see what that is. Oh, so it's this one. But that's a spike and iron. Still not bad. Problem is, we didn't really get the combo off that fast. It's probably better to just use this for now. So I think we connect that one and trigger these two. Shoot, I don't have enough money. Really wish I can lock the shop because I want to get this. I think we sell this. I think that's just important to get right now. But it's gotta be very slow at the beginning. That's a problem. Oh, okay. You only have like one? Okay, so how do I know which one got affected? Ah, you can see sort of like a crack here. But I don't see anything else though. Okay, is that working? That's direct damage. Oh, this only triggered once. Okay, so boy. How though? Still don't know what the tension does, so this triggered once, and this did not trigger, and this did not trigger because this did not trigger a lot. Oh boy, we have a problem. We have a problem. Okay, so that's this combo. Yeah, I think we have to. This one. So then we can get the combo for this. But then how am I gonna trigger the other, this one? Yeah, this is just so bad. Because the only way to trigger this, you have to apply the shatter and stuff first. But with 1 or 2 power, it's very difficult to do that. Okay, so I feel like this needs some help. So we do this one. I need that to be connected. Yeah, so this will provide the power to this one and this one as well. And if I can hit a lot, this will trigger as well. So that is the basic idea with this build. Yeah, but not sure how that's gonna work. Yeah, this character is kind of weird. Oh boy, that is a lot of damage there. That's gonna trigger, which is gonna trigger that one. It's just very slow. This is not triggering at all. Now it's finally triggering these. You finally got the combo, got the double combo there. Okay, now we got lots of like cracked chips there. And yike. Still really slow. It's really slow. Man, I don't like this character that much. It's very difficult to make this work. Okay, this is huge though, because if I can apply this at the start of battle, then this can trigger faster. I think that's really important to get. So that's a buff. No, don't care about the buff. Do need to get this one. Let's level that up. Debuff yourself. Eh. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think they need to change it so you when you buy this, you get one upgrade right away. But even if I buy this, I don't get the upgrade. That's not enough experience. So that only costs once. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but still. Uh, it's only 5%. I think it just want to increase the damage then. Okay, so how do I do this? That's 10. Yeah, I'm gonna waste lots of energy power though. Ooh. Crack track cannot trigger any combo. Okay. Also, is the crack permanent or is it like just for short time? It doesn't say. Because if that's a permanent effect, that's really strong. Oh, so we don't care about this one, I don't think. So maybe do something like this. Okay, also that is also going to feed into this one, which will allow it to trigger this. But this doesn't. It is part of like a combo, so we do want to trigger this quite a lot. Yeah. Probably have to keep that one. So just go for more damage. Okay, that's cool. So let's see if this is like a permanent. Okay, this got cracked. This got cracked. Okay, that triggered again. Interesting. Okay, that worked better this time. But that's just way too close. It just takes long time to get the things going. Yeah, so I need reliable way to trigger these, which you don't have. When your HP drop below 50%, that's not really helpful. So that's the part of this combo. Oh, crack 2 chips. Interesting. This is just way too slow. There's a problem. That's the part of combo that I want them to use. Just like a 2 more. That's the part of combo, but I only have 1. If I can do that, let's kind of reliably trigger this one. And it's gonna help trigger these 2. It's gonna help trigger these two. Ah, yeah, I think I need another track there. Two power. I need like something on 2 here because it's kind of wasted. $11. Gain 2 power. Yeah, this is really slow. So having this is not bad. But this is gonna be very slow. But I think that's best I can do right now. So start a combat, this will trigger. Yeah, it's gonna crack these two, which is gonna... Why is that triggering? Oh yeah, because they have to use this. And they cannot use any combo because I changed this. I chained this. Okay, so double combo right there. When spike damage is reflected, it also contributes by iron stack. Oh, this would be very good if I was going for like a spike iron build. Enemy shattered or corrupted chips and track cannot be repaired by cleanse. Oh, so you can cleanse that. But how? I don't know. Okay, so I think we go for the troublemaker. Combo yourself. I think we go for this. This is weird, but I know, but if I do this, if these two trigger, this will trigger this again. Oh, I like this one. Temporarily disable 2 sapphire chips for 1 second. Yeah, I like that one. So I think we grab this, grab that. For crack 3 chips. I don't know the other combo part, but I do like the idea of having this combo. I could upgrade one of these. Yeah, I think we unlock this one. Yeah, put that on the board. Yeah, it's still a bit weird, but could make it work. I don't know. Okay, so we start with the shadow chip right away. It's nice. Okay, not really getting the combo there though. Okay, there was a combo. Okay, trigger 2, 5, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 1. Okay, not really fast, not really fast, but it is sort of working. Do I want extra power on you? If I get 9, it doesn't really help me now. What the heck? Oh shoot, what happened there? What happened to my upgrade? Oh, oh, so if I go back, it just get random one? Oh well. Yeah, I just wanted to like go back and check, but I guess that's not possible. Good to know. Ooh, oh, just like a 1. Yeah, I like these. But it costs 10. This is actually really good for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I can level this up. Yeah, we are looking for larger disruption. When dealing damage, it also inflicts 100 spike reflection damage at the same time. Oh, that's gotta be fun if you're going for like a spike build. The disruption. Minus what? 24? That's serious. Yes, I don't know if this counts as a debuff. We can level that up. Should I try this? I cost 4 though. This one looks fun, but can use it. Yeah, I can use those. If I get it, I cannot get this. I don't have enough money. Shoot. Yeah, I do want to know if this triggers or not. I'm gonna buy it, but probably gonna regret it. So I'm gonna put this here. And see if this triggers or not. Really tempted to grab this. But we're not really going for the spike and iron, so yeah. Come on. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, I don't think this counts as a debuff. Yeah, it's not working at all. Yeah. Okay, so like a cracked chips and stuff, it's not debuff, so goodbye. 18 power every 15 seconds, that's just way too long. But they could reliably trigger this. I mean, this kind of level up soon. Yeah, we're not applying buff. My combo is really slow, so I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. If I do this... Huh? Oh shoot, what the heck? Ah, okay. There you go. Really? Come on. So it's gonna feed into this. And then we can feed into that too. Yeah, because this is gonna be very strong. So I want to use this a lot. Man, this sounds fun. Yeah, going for like a iron spike build with this kind of combo. But we are kind of just going for the disruption right now. Yeah, healing is kind of terrible with this character though. That's the problem. Don't know if I can go for the healing. Yeah, I think should save the money here. Ooh, we are taking lots of damage here, which is not ideal. We might lose here because we're not dealing enough damage. The debuff is actually stacking quite fast. Okay, there's a couple of combo right there. Oh. Okay. This triggered once. 5, 3, 2, 1, 1. 2, 1. Okay. I don't know. Somehow my build is very slow. Yeah, look at the activation on the enemies. Like 12, 5, 4, but 1, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. It's not bad, but I don't really get lots of combo effect going. Yeah, so let's get this one. Not what I'm looking for. So I only have like one of these, right? So maybe that's a part of problem. We're not getting the combo off. Oh, so we don't have these two. Which is kind of difficult to make it work here. Let's put that here. Power Bloom is kind of meh, but still. So we have that one. Oh, extra power is actually nice. Oh, yeah. Let's unlock this one. Gotta level up anyway, but still. This doesn't really matter. Okay. Didn't really improve the ball that much. Ooh. That is a lot of chips. Yeah, there's lots of like a holy buff, sort of like a healing, damage sort of build. I don't know if I can beat that one. Okay, they are still activating their combo like crazy, even though I got chained there. Okay, that's more chain right there. They are still activating their combo though. Oh god. I mean, it is sort of working, but I don't think this is optimized. Yeah, I had to get this earlier. It is a bit too late right now. Yeah, this is a bit too late. Yeah, I do want to trigger this a lot. One T. It is really slow though. I mean, why not, I guess. I have duplicate? Where? Is that 9? So 4, 10. Oh, because that one's upgraded. Shoot. Yeah, you're about to level up, so it doesn't really make sense. I mean, we have this, so I don't think I need to get this one. Hmm. Yeah, don't. That one is the part of the combo. Oh, we have these two as a combo, but they're not really ones that I'm looking for. Not sure about that one. Yeah, it's very slow. But if I can activate the combo there, what about this one? It's gotta be 11. It's gotta be something like this. It's weird. Yes, I think we have to just waste this. Yeah, something like that. I think that's all I can do. Oh, that's the ultimate combo. That's just not gonna happen though with this character, so nope. Ooh, not good. So I don't think they can do any of the combo here because we got all this like locked up. Yeah, so everything is like a crack, and so we got the combo there. This only triggered once? That triggered once. 6, 2. It's not really working as I thought it would. So it is a bit weird. Yeah, we got leveled that up, so mm, yeah, we can level that up too. That's on sale, so I don't know about this. Yeah. Holy, that's 25 power. 13, 5. Okay, that's slightly better, I guess. So if I do this, it's gonna be connected, so it's gonna feed that into here. Every 70 times you are hit, gain 20 powers. Well, we gotta take lots of damage, so maybe this is not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea too. Oh, shoot. Yeah, put it here. I do want to trigger this a lot. I think that's all I can do here. Yeah, this build is very weird. Okay, there's a lot of chips there. Yeah, this is just way too slow. Why is this not triggering? What? Okay, this one triggered twice. Ah. Yeah, even though I'm starting with 2 cracked chip, doesn't seem like it's enough. Yeah, I think I'm missing something. Embryo Dominion. We don't have most of the combo. We don't have the combo for you. You're about to level up, so it's kind of wasted. Corrupt 3 chips. 18 energy. Okay, so this triggered like a 3 times. I think that's because of this, not this one. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Gotta be honest. We can level that up. Last, yeah, we don't have the combo for you. Oh yeah. What am I supposed to do here? I think I do this, but I don't want these to be connected. I should have unlocked this one. Shoot. Okay. That's not good. I mean, let's just grab this, I guess. Just feed into that thing. And I think we save the money. I can trigger something at the start of battle really fast. Okay. Galena is a bit of problem, but why is this not working? Okay, it is going up slowly though. I don't think I can win. Yeah. Too much healing and stuff, so. Yeah, I think this is the main problem because I mess into this, but it's just not triggering. So I think I'm gonna sell it. It's just too slow. Ooh, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, there's lots of chips there, so okay, let's think about this. So we need something that applies the debuff at the start of combat right away. The 6. Oh, that's perfect actually. But disabling is just not gonna help. Is that the only? Hold on. Oh, we don't actually have this on the board. Hold on. Let's put this on the different loop so we can trigger this. Okay, we can start with some extra spike right away. Not bad idea. And we can do like a bit of like emergency healing in a way. So every 15 seconds we can get the healing. I think that's not a bad idea here. But then we're not gonna get this triggered. So I gotta find another way to get the power to you. So maybe something like this. Yeah, give you to get another power on you. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Okay, so I think the problem with this character is that when enemy have a lot of chips, it's very difficult to, crack their chips and get the chains on them and whatnot. Come on. Oh, come on. That was so close. That was so close, by the way. Yeah, I do want to trigger this a lot. There's 35 though. Did this even trigger though? Yes, I think my build is kind of falling off right now. 35 power. How am I gonna do this then? I have to put them in like a between them. Actually, it has to be like this. Yeah, so that's perfect right there. Oh boy. Well, if I lose, this is game over, so... Oh well, here we go. Yike. Yeah, there are way too many chips. So this is not really going fast enough. So I think in the early game, when the enemy doesn't have many chips, this is fine, but okay, how the heck did I? What the heck? Come on! Wow, that was so close. Yeah, look at the amount of like debuff and stuff she can do. That's crazy. Okay, so how did I get my chips disabled? Because I don't see anything from them. What the heck? Okay, how did she disable my chips? Okay, so this triggered twice, so we got some healing done. So that kind of helped us quite a bit. This only triggered once, which I don't want it. I do want this to trigger more than that. Oh, we got. Oh, we can actually do this combo. Damage yourself, not gonna work. Damage yourself, not gonna work. I mean, this is the last combat, so might as well. And I really like this one, but I don't know if I can go for that anymore. Ah, yeah, yike. Yeah, I cannot get this one. So, what is the part of the combo for you? I think it's time to let this go. Yeah, I don't want that to be a part. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just not triggering fast enough. So I think we go for this instead. Yeah, going for a bit of extra spike. And then 45 total energy to yeah. That's just not great, but we can feed into this, which can also feed into this. But then I can get a combo with this one. What if I put it here? No, that's not gonna work. Something 12. Something that's part of combo. Like this one? It's weird, but it's all I can do. Or I could get this. 24, but that has to trigger twice. It's really late though. But that's something we can try, I guess. Oof. Yeah, that's still part of combos. I cannot get rid of that. Yeah, that's still part of combo. That's a part of combo, part of combo. I think that's all I can do. Oh, hold on. Oh, do I have this? Yeah, but I cannot. Yeah, so even if I buy this, it's not gonna level up. That's not enough experience. So I think they need to change it so you can actually get the level up when you get it for the first time. Okay, so this is all I can do. I don't think this is a good build right now, but we'll see. Oh man, we're probably gonna lose. Yeah, there's just way too many tech chips right there. There's just way too many. And we're not. Wow, how am I getting these? What the hell? Okay, that was the trigger right there. Wow, we won. Jeez. Because they only triggered once. They only triggered once. Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. That's for sure. This only triggered twice. Once, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I definitely cannot beat any of these guys, that's for sure. There's lots of disruption, healing, lots of gunslinger. I don't think I can beat this, but oh, what the heck? Error. What? Yeah, there's kind of lots of crazy disruption, like a debuff, which I cannot get rid of. Okay, what does she have? Trigger faster. Cooldown. Wow. Can I? Okay, we won. Okay, so even if you win, you don't really get extra meta currency, so what's the point? Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I like this character that much. Like, this is just too unreliable to trigger, and I don't know why the other heroes can also get this, because you cannot get this effect to trigger on the other heroes. Okay, the Shattered, I can get it. So Corrupted, I don't know. There's definitely something that I'm missing. Okay, so let's take a look at his combo just a bit. So there's a crack, 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 and disable. Spike and iron. Crack. So there's a spike, iron, spike and iron, spike and iron. So you're kind of trying to go for like a tanky spike and iron focus build with a bit of disruption with the cracked chips and like with the bonus effect and whatnot. But it just doesn't synergize very well. Yeah, once the enemy get lots of chips going, because you cannot really crack the chips that you need to crack, basically. Okay, so this is a corruption there. Fine. I mean, I made it, but I struggled quite a bit. I mean, if this was on like a Galena, maybe, but with you. Really? Okay, how did I get this one? I didn't even use. Is it on you? That's weird. Okay, so even though I use some of the combo here, it's not highlighting. Yeah, some of these are highlighting here, so that's kind of weird. So I guess like these two are like a ultimate ability. Yeah, so I think they need to like rebalance this character just a bit because it doesn't really synergize well with the current setup. And it seems like there are a couple of like a sapphire and ruby chips that's very specific for certain character, but it's showing up on the other character and heroes right now. So they probably need to address that because yeah, so once you're starting getting like this like a shadow cycle chips, you just cannot use it. Even if you're not playing Dang character or hero, you just cannot. You just don't have a way to use this chip. Yeah, so they need to fix that. I'm still a bit confused by some of the game mechanics, and I still don't know why certain things trigger first. Like some of like a frame limitation and stuff. The thing is, like a most like auto battler game does have certain like internal like a cooldown limit on it, but it does not prevent you from casting the ability or skills whatever within that frame. So what I mean by that is, if you have certain stuff that's triggering, and if you can like a loop itself around with certain trigger and effect, it's gonna trigger like a 1 second internal cooldown. So it's not gonna crazy go like like that, but it will have some internal cooldown on it. But it will not prevent you from the triggering the other ability and skills or items and whatnot with the most auto battler. But with this game, it actually prevents you from triggering the other ability and stuff with your sapphire and ruby chips. So you kind of have to wait on the cooldown and like the frame rate animation to kick in. Then after that, it's going to trigger based on the wait time that it was triggered. I think that's how it's working right now. So even though you create some sort of like so in your mind it's like oh, I create like this like a couple of powers here, a couple of like a sapphire there, ruby power, so it's going to like a loop itself to it's gonna feed into the other ruby chips to trigger these sapphire chips that I want to create a combo. But it doesn't work like that in the actual gameplay because you kind of have to wait for the animation that the frame to finish what they are doing, then it moves on to the next one, and then you kind of like see the hold up on some of the triggers that you're having on your board. But some of them are kind of difficult to figure out in a way. So I did get lots of like a ruby chips that powers my sapphire chips, but it did not trigger as much as I hoped to trigger. Yeah, so this game is a bit confusing for me because I'm kind of used to have this like a when you put everything into your like a planning and stuff, and it does not really execute very well uh, with this game compared to the other sort of like auto battler game. I'm kind of yeah, I know I'm kind of mumbling here like quite a bit, but if you play the other auto battler like me, you will understand what I mean by this. It is kind of difficult to explain, but yeah, the game has a couple of interesting ideas. They need to make it a bit clear like a which one's gonna trigger first, which one is like a limit to trigger, and like a which chips gonna trigger first and which one's gonna trigger later, and which like combo ingredient gonna come first, and like those type of order, and like how the way that you connect your node with a sapphire and ruby chips like can like interconnect with each other, but how does that gonna work with the powers and stuff. And I still don't know what the tension does and stuff. It's just there's so many like in-game mechanic that's not very clear to understand right now. So hopefully they make a couple of changes so it's much more easier to understand how to set up your build and whatnot. I did make it work, but it was like a casual mode and whatnot, so I wasn't like really playing like a competitive like a rank mode and stuff. So I think I still have lot to learn here with this game. Yeah, so I kind of play all the heroes right now. So I don't know. I could try the battle line and see how far we can go. We did get some currency, but it's not enough. It's not enough because if you want to unlock the other like you know skins and whatnot, you need quite a lot. I need quite a lot. So unless the battle line give you lots of this currency, I don't know. Yeah. So unlock at 20 floors, I'm at 10. So we only have to. Oh, we do have to spend these two actually. Huh. I mean, this is maybe I can try this next time. Cause I don't really care about the rank that much, unless the rank give you like a more meta currency or stuff. Then I really don't care. Yeah. Anyway, enough mumbling. Enough mumbling. So this is Circuit Stance. So it's sort of like a PvP Autobattler kind of game. Circuit Stance is available on Steam right now. If you guys into it, go check out the game. The link is description. And that is gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care. Bye.